whites total. All right, so let me explain all my groups. Going back from the beginning, all right? I've got on this very bottom, my bottommost layer is gonna be black. Now, just to let you guys know, there's a lot of times when I work, I'll actually duplicate it and make a white layer, and actually duplicate it again, and then make a gray layer. 50% gray. And this way I've got all three, because when I'm working, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, my eyes kind of play tricks on me when I'm using just black or just white. So I use all three of these. I'll just bounce back interchangeably. I'll group these in a folder and I'll call this background or BG. All right. Next, I just have my colors. So this is just, you know, flat color. Another word for that is actually albedo, okay? I'm gonna skip this black and white. I'll come back to that. So this is my highlights. This is my palette. This kind of palette. This is highlights. All right. Oops. And what I do is, all right, so going back, here's my displacement map. Remember, I got two of them inside this folder. I got the subdivision 6 here. All right, this is actually sub D1. You know, subdivision 1. And then I got my black and white normal map. Well, I'm sorry, my normal map, my regular normal map. It's not supposed to be set to overlay. Okay, this is my regular normal map. And over here is my normal to black and white. Whoops. Except I was hasty. I always try to keep this stuff in the same order all the time. All right, normal map, black and white. Normal map here, and then black and white here. You good so far?
Kind of. I just don't know what the difference is between normal and normal, but normal to black.
Okay, so what I did was I took all of the color data. So like, let's say if I just take this.
I got you.
If I take this normal map and I just do images, adjust hue saturation, and I just take out all the normal map colors, the colors are actually wrong. It's like when you look right here, and then look at it over here, see how different it is? So you've got to convert it out properly. That's why I had to convert it out in the way that I did.
The alpha channels?
Not alpha channels, but just color channels. Okay?
Oh. Right, okay, RGB channel.
Yeah, that's right. So I leave this one in here inside the normal to black and white just in case I need to go back. It's just a fail safe for me. And trust me, I've used that. Okay, so now I got my...
And then in your normal folder, there's only your regular normal.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, I understand.
Now there are some times when I have to correct things. So like all of this in here, I don't like all of this. Which means I've got to repaint all of this out. Which means I'll make another layer. And I'll grab my normal matte blue and actually paint out this stuff. See that? So that's why it's in a folder. Believe it or not, that actually helps out a lot.
Oh, I know. So
Paint
that
out your
was your
mistakes.
fragmentation?
Well, it wasn't fragmentation. It's actually worked. It was just really bad on the tear.
Yeah,
It just tore badly.
Definitely. That's not, man, I love ZBrush's normal.
So now I can go through here and there's a big contrasty spot right there. I can fix all that another time, but I just want to let you guys know the reason why I put it in a folder and then just don't leave it out hanging is because I do a lot of normal map correction. A lot of normal map correction before I export out. I'm so OCD with my normal maps, you guys have no idea. And like all of this in here, this is super blurry to me. So a lot of times I'll just retrace over all of this except for when it gets up to the edge. All right, so going back to my normal map, you know, I got a displacement map that's black and white. I got a normal map that's black and white. And they look like they oppose each other, but I make them work together. And I basically copy them. I put them in a brand new folder. And this is both of them in over here. And I just go through my blending modes. And I just find out what works for me. Now what works for me may not work for you. That's fine. I'm just telling you what works for me. That overlay is like fantastic. Hard light kind of works pretty well too, but sometimes I can get a really tough result. Vivid light I use sometimes for stylistic stuff for comics, because it really pushes the black hard. But overlay is what I use. And then I just fill it with color. I don't leave it black and white. I don't like black and white stuff. All right? And that's just one way.